Founded in 1991, Ballet Minnesota is a nonprofit organization dedicated to enriching lives.
They hope to create and share the artistry of dance through public presentation and education. Kylie Bearse joins us now live in St. Paul with what they have coming up. Good morning, Kylie.
Good morning. I don't know if you saw just a couple of minutes ago, we had our dancers doing an incredible lift. I'm here with them this morning. We're at Ballet Minnesota. We have Erin and Annie, the dancers. Okay, hold on. What was that?
That lift is the finale of the dance.
Wow.
So
it looks like it's really difficult. You make it look pretty effortless, but that can't be easy.
It's totally easy when you have a great partner like Annie.
Aw, I love it. And of course, we have the choreographer here with us this morning from Ballet Minnesota and the director as well. Good morning, Andrew Rist.
Hi.
Hi, it's great to have you here. Tell me a little bit about Ave Maria, what we just saw a sneak peek of.
Ave Maria, it's just the song that I heard and the way that this man, Neville, sang it just inspired me. I love Ave Maria anyways, but we did it on our fall concert this year.
And you have a big weekend coming up. You have Sleeping Beauty, which is one of my favorites. You'll also be able to see Ave Maria, but there's a little bit more to it. You're also helping out a local nonprofit.
Yes, Teen Challenge. They're an absolutely wonderful group, and they help teens that are in trouble, and they help get them back on the right path.
How did you decide to partner with them this year?
Our executive director, Cynthia Betts, she works for Teen Challenge, and then so it was a natural fit, and it works very well.
Tell me about choreographing and being a part of dances like this, because they come together so beautifully. Is it something that just kind of comes to your mind, or does it take months of planning?
Both. I mean, sometimes it's inspiration. You can walk into a studio and do choreography in a half hour and come up with something, and most of the time it is knock your head against the wall and you have an idea, but it really takes a while to get it.
Your background is incredibly interesting because it's really almost nothing to do with ballet.
Yeah, I have a degree in chemical engineering, and I always wanted to be into dance, and so when I was 18, I went in, and I'm now where I want to be, which is choreographing.
And you do such an incredible job. I've been kind of sneak peeking all morning long. You're moving. We're now in Lower Town, but you're just moving a little bit farther in St. Paul.
Right next to the St. Paul airport, literally just like 2 miles from here across the river. And it's a beautiful location. We're very excited.
Fantastic. Okay, you're going to cue the music because we are going to get a sneak peek. And which dance are you going to be doing for us?
Ave Maria.
Fantastic. Okay, so these are our dancers. We have Erin and Annie, and they are going to be doing Ave Maria. We did put all the information at WCCO.com/links for you to find out how you can go and not only see some incredible ballet, but also help out a local nonprofit. Kim, Jason, isn't that beautiful?
Very nice.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so
wonderful.
impressive to watch them just warming up this morning. I mean, it's a little early in the morning to get moving like this. They move in ways that I can only imagine.
Well,
I can't even touch my toes.
You were you were in Sleeping Beauty in your younger years, were you not?
That is true, Jason. I was actually in Sleeping Beauty, the ballet. I was the comedic relief that would come in and clumsily fall across the stage.
Oh,
surprising
well, that's an important
absolutely
part of the show.
no one.
That's important part of the show.
People laughed at me and they oohed and awed at the dancers.
That's good.
Just like this.
It was kind of, I know it's hard for you, a natural dancer, to look foolish and clumsy. So.
I'm just so coordinated
so graceful
that it's very
normally,
difficult to be clumsy.
It's really beautiful. Thank you, Kylie, for bringing that to us this morning.
It feels really rude to speak in anything other than hushed tones
I
while that's
know.
going on.
You want to do
Are
a
you going to do
ballet?
the weather?
Well, I
in
just
hushed
felt
tones?
like that was the appropriate thing for that moment. But now we're moving on to where we can speak.
We can speak normally.
Yeah.
Founded in 1991, Ballet Minnesota is a nonprofit organization dedicated to enriching lives.
There's something just transportive about dance and ballet and the beautiful work they do. And so Kylie Bearse is live in St. Paul today to tell us more about what Ballet Minnesota is up to this coming weekend. Hey, Kylie.
Hey, it's going to be a very busy weekend, so we're so happy that we got a couple of the dancers up early with us. We have Aaron and Annie. They're the two that you just saw doing that amazing lift. How long does it take you to learn something like that?
It depends on the years of training and when you're ready to do it.
So, what, like 2 weeks, a year?
That lift took us 1 day.
1 day? How do you make it look so effortless? I mean, you just kind of flew up there.
Yeah, a lot of it is just being on balance, and I just kind of go calm right back, and Aaron's there to hold me.
Okay. You make it look really easy, but we know they put a lot of work into it. And a lot of that work comes from the choreographer. So we have the choreographer and director of Ballet Minnesota here with us, Andrew Riss. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're so excited to be here because you guys have a big weekend coming up. Tell me what's happening.
We're having the Minnesota Dance Festival. We've been doing it for 27 years. We're very excited about it. And we're also partnering with a group called Teen Challenge, which I'm very excited about. And it is a group that works with young adults and young teens that are having troubles with their lives and helps them get back on the right path.
And by partnering, you mean that one of the performances will be some of the proceeds to them?
They're doing a fundraiser before the Sleeping Beauty performance on Saturday night, and then they're bringing the people that came to the fundraiser to see Sleeping Beauty.
So you are the choreographer and director, but I love your background because it's so far off from ballet, it's not even funny. What was your degree in?
Chemical engineering.
And so how did you transition over to ballet?
Well, it's really easy because I was in the research of chemical engineering. And research, the point at which you're discovering something in research and the point at which you're creating art on a stage, they're identical. You think science and art are separate. They're actually the same thing. You're just pursuing something different.
And tell me a little bit about this show that Ave Maria. Ave Maria, what is that about?
It's about, it's supposed to be about a young man who needs inspiration in his life, and he gets inspiration through what he believes in. And Annie is a symbol of what he believes in.
We love it. So we're going to get a little bit of a preview. So Andrew, you're going to cue the music. Okay, is this any dance in particular?
Oh, this is Ave Maria, and it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I've seen it all morning. It is amazing. All right, so we will let you two get in place. We do have all the information online for the shows this weekend. Ave Maria and Sleeping Beauty happening this Saturday. WCCO.com/links for more information. Isn't that beautiful? They make it look so easy, but they say that as soon as they get off stage, they are out of breath. Whew.
I bet.
Oh, you couldn't tell at all.
The physicality involved there, the balance, the strength. To do all of
years
that.
of training too.
Yeah.
They've been dancing since they were 5 years old, so you can definitely see that it's a lifetime of learning and putting this technique into practice.
Very cool. What a lot of fun this weekend at the Dance Festival. Thanks, Kylie.